There was a time not too long ago when British cycling was a complete joke. Professional cyclists of Great Britain had endured nearly 100 years of mediocrity. In more than 100 years, they had won just a single gold medal. In prestigious cycle races like Tour de France, the British riders were missing from the leaderboard completely. Things were so bad that top cycling brands refused to sell them bikes, afraid that being associated with the British team would hurt their reputation. Then in 2003, something changed. The organization brought in a man named Dave Brailsford, but Brailsford didn't arrive with a magic formula or radical new training regime. He came with an idea so simple, so ordinary, that people almost laughed at it. He called it the aggregation of marginal gains. According to him, if we can break down everything that goes into riding a bike and then improve each element by just 1%, the end result will be extraordinary. And so his team began obsessing over the tiniest details. He redesigned the bike sets for comfort. He directed to rub different massage gels on the athletes to see which helped muscle recover faster. He brought in a surgeon to teach athletes how to wash their hands properly, reducing the chance of catching a cold. He tested mattresses and pillows to ensure each cyclist got the best sleep possible, even during travel, and asked the riders to wear electrically heated overshorts to maintain ideal muscle temperature while riding. All these changes were small, almost invisible, but they stacked, one after another, quietly, relentlessly. And then the results began to roll in. At the 2008 Beijing Olympics, British cyclists won 60% of the gold medals in the track cycling. 4 years later in London, they did it again, this time breaking 9 Olympic records and 7 world records. That same year, Bradley Wiggins became the first British cyclist to win the Tour de France. And between 2012 and 17, British cyclists won 5 Tour de France titles. All because of tiny 1% improvements that nobody noticed in the initial period. James Clear has discussed about the importance of tiny changes in bringing remarkable results in his book Atomic Habits. According to him, atomic changes or just 1% daily improvement can bring significant changes in our lives, and it can make you unstoppable. I know a question is popping into your mind. How 1% improvement can make me unstoppable, or how 1% improvement could bring significant changes in my life? Let me clear the fog of confusion. Power of atomic habits. Atomic means both small and powerful like an atom. Just as atoms are building blocks of molecules, atomic habits are building blocks of remarkable results. Power of compound growth. Habits are like compound interest. They don't seem to matter much at first, but they add up over time. Just as money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. Only 1% improvement each day doesn't feel like much, but over a year, you become 37 times better. Remember, 37 times, not 37%. The plateau of latent potential. Progress is not linear. Small habits often show no visible results at first. James Clear compares this with an example of ice melting. Imagine that you have an ice cube sitting on the table in front of you. The room is cold and you can see your breath. It is currently 25 degrees. Ever so slowly, the room begins to heat up. 26 degrees, 27, 28, the ice cube is still sitting on the table in front of you. 29 degrees, 30, 31, still nothing has happened. Then 32 degrees, the ice begins to melt. A 1 degree shift, seemingly no different from the temperature increases before it, has unlocked a huge change. Similarly, breakthrough moments are often the result of many previous actions which build up the potential required to unleash the major change. This pattern shows up everywhere. Sometimes cancer spends 80% of its life undetected, then takes over the body in months. Bamboo can barely be seen for the first 5 years as it builds extensive root systems underground before exploding 90 feet into the air within 6 weeks. Similarly, habits often appear to make no differences in the initial phases, which is called valley of disappointment. But if you put small and consistent efforts, after a certain point, you cross a critical threshold and unlock a new level of performance. So, to make a meaningful difference, habits needs to persist long enough to break through the plateau of latent potential. That means a period where progress in a task or goal seems slow or non-existent even when effort is being applied. Habit shapes identity. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Focus not only on achieving goals, but on becoming the kind of person who can achieve those goals. Every time you write a page, you are a writer. Every time you practice the violin, you are a musician. Accomplishing one extra task is a small feat on a given day, but it counts for a lot over an entire career. Learning one new skill or idea won't make you a genius in one day, but commitment to lifelong learning can be transformative. Being a little bit nicer in each interaction can result in a network of broad and strong connections over time. Your outcomes are lagging measures of your habits. Your net worth is the lagging measure of your financial habits. Your weight is a lagging measure of your food habit, and your knowledge, a lagging measure of your learning habits. So, identify areas of your life where you need changes or improvements and just try to improve 1% daily. If you consistently follow this, your atomic efforts will make a tectonic change in the longer run in your life.